We're looking now at the work of Cathelijn van Goor at the Conflux Arts Festival 2010 in New York. Welcome, Cathelijn. Cathelijn, would you like to tell us a little bit about your piece?
Sure. Well, I made an installation which combines a large-scale drawing made out of charcoal, combines the drawing with hand-drawn animation. The main idea behind it is actually the question whether development or technology development is really development, or what is development anyway. So the idea is to have first both background and people both in animation, and when they're walking along, background and people separate, as if people get separated from their own natural environment. So as they're walking along in this environment changes by technology, and so do people, so they slowly turn into robot-like figures. Well, it's a question, well, they develop into maybe something called perfection, but are they still people? Are they still human beings? To keep it short, it's like the main idea.
Mm-hmm. And how do you feel that this piece connects into some of your other drawings that you do? Because you seem to be in your drawings very focused on people. There's always something going on with transforming persons in your work.
Mm-hmm. Well, for me, basically the first step would be about time, actually. How can you show time? How can you show passing of time? And for me, the most logical way to show how time is flowing by is to see people coming by, people in their habits, maybe maybe even literally seeing people passing by and changing. So I've actually used people in crowded cities just to show like the fast way of living, and how should I say? I've tried to, by using people in the cities, trying to show different aspects of time. So sometimes I try to show like the futuristic part of time, where are we headed. In other moments I like to show that at the same time we're still, although we try to reach sort of endless life, we are also still finite. So it depends on which works. In paintings, late paintings, I've more been working on this part, people sort of dissolving in time, becoming transparent, and in other works it's more about future images, seeing how people, could develop maybe. In other new paintings, it's even more about just chaos of time, crowded cities, and showing the hectic. I don't know the right word there.
Hectic.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's for me basically the different aspects of time have my interest, and seeking out how you can show time in an image, and mostly it has been in paintings or drawings, and I thought, yeah, if it's about time and if it's about movement, why not translate it again into movement to see what happens? And in this case it's for the festival, so it's more literally or literal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Literal, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So tell me, how do you feel about having your work here in New York?
Oh, that's exciting. It's best I can say about that it's of course in the Conflux Festival, so the work that I made really suits the ideas of the festival, so it's really in place. And next to that I like to visit crowded places, so Sometimes I make movies in Amsterdam in the subways, just to have a lot of people moving. But you have to say, in other big cities, so I've been in Tokyo to visit like the really busy districts, like the places where people go out, or the business district, to also make movies that I can later use as well, a starting point for paintings or drawings. So yeah, New York is another big city, and also with a lot of people and everyone. Well, one big stream, and you could say one big stream, but on the other hand, everybody wanted to be an individual, and a lot of contrast in between these kind of things. Want to live fast because you because you want to sort of don't miss a thing, but at the same time maybe you're missing things because you're going so fast. And these kind of contradictions, well, for them it's good also to be in New York.
Do you feel that for yourself that the sort of contradictions of the bustle or hecticness of cities, do you think that that is something clearly you're exploring, but is it something that you see as a positive growth or a positive influence, or is it something that you are finding to be a bit suspect or questioning?
Yeah, I think it's questioning. Although I'm very fascinated by watching people, for me that's something positive, because I like to watch people and see how things develop and what's happening, and the way people act and the way people think, and whether that really connects or if they think that it connects. So for me that's a positive thing to have, and the feeling that I have with it is not that negative, but it's surely questionable whether the ideas, like I said, whether these ideas really connect what they want to, what they approach. I don't know if that's the way to put it. So I like to sort of observe that behavior to see what happens and where are we headed. I think you can really forget about certain issues by focusing on other issues and making like weird twist in it, like thinking that you're having, in this case, you're developing, but forgetting about aspects that, well, maybe you're not really having development at all, or it's costing other things. It's about, how should I say that? It's not, I think, never just one or the other. So if you want to have development, you really have to think of how you want to get it, because you can also spoil other things to think you're going in the right direction, but at the same time forgetting about things maybe, it's difficult to explain now, I'm sorry. Can't really find the right words.
It's okay. Thank you very much, Cathelijn, and good luck.
Thank you. Denise.